another language coaching lesson, and in this lesson I want to continue talking about ways of sounding a little bit more complex in your language and more conversational by adding certain words and phrases. Last video we focused on signal words, okay? Adding a signal word or phrase according to different tenses in English will help you sound more conversational. Also, another tip, and this is the second one, is adding information about why or what for you're doing something. For this, you will only use this very simple tip, which is adding the infinitive of purpose. What is an infinitive? First, right? Remember that in English we have certain or different forms in the verb. We have the simple form, right? Like for example, I run. We have the past form, I ran, for example. And we have the infinitive form, which is to run, without conjugation, okay? You have the simple form, run, and the infinitive form, to run. So we are going to use the infinitive to talk about the purpose of our actions. In this way, your answers will be longer. So how do we know this? Okay, so for example, what do you do every weekend was one of the questions that we used, and I think almost everybody studying English knows how to answer this question, right? So what do you do every weekend? And you can say something like, I like to run 2 miles every weekend, right? And you can answer that. I like to run, or I run 2 miles every weekend. But you can add a little bit more to that and add the infinitive of purpose, which is I run 2 miles every weekend to keep fit, right? Just that will give the other person more information to continue the conversation. Because if you just, yeah, I like to run, or I run, and even if you say I run 5 kilometers, right? But wait, it's like you're just stating what you do instead of stating what you do and already telling the person why you think that you do is important. Only with this infinitive of purpose, you're saying a lot. You're saying not only what you do, but why you think that is important for you in your life. I study to know more and teach other students what I know, for example, right? I like music to relax after a hard day's work, you know? So you can add this infinitive of purpose on anything to anything, and you will notice how your language gets more complex. And even when you're saying this infinitive of purpose, when you're adding that piece of information, probably you will think of other things to say too. So your answers are not so short, okay? So try to apply this, adding the purpose of why, for what you do in communicating with others, and you will see that the conversation flows much better.